Hi you guys, what's poppin'? It's your girl Queen and I'm back with another video. So as you can tell from the title what we are about to get into today, so I just kind of wanted to break down how it is going to the plasma center for everybody who goes and donates. I really commend you. Even if you're just going for the extra money, you're saving a life. I don't know why more people aren't really looking into it. And really, it's like when you go into the plasma centers, when you go, you can see it's like more of people that look like they need to go. But you, at the end of the day, you're saving a life. When you watch the videos that they play, they have like different people who you're helping. The video that I watched was of an older man who is basically telling us thank you, you know, for saving his life, donating plasma. Plasma is not donating blood, you guys. So when you donate plasma, they give you your blood back. I don't know if you guys know that, but it's not like actually giving blood, and it takes a little bit longer. So when you go in, so I'm gonna kind of like break down how the process works. I'm gonna go off of my Atlanta experience. That's how I'm gonna do it. So when you go into the facility, first of all, you have to know that you can't bring any kids or anything like that. You have to bring yourself. So if you have kids, if you're a single mother or anything like that, make sure they're in the daycare or you have somebody that you trust to watch them during that time, because it's going to take you about 2 hours, especially on your first visit. After that, it should be no longer than an hour if you're drinking plenty of water, but we're going to get into that. So you're going to go into the facility. You want to bring your two proofs of ID. So whatever those 2 proofs of ID that you guys would have, you want to bring those. So they're going to put you into the system. They're going to prick your fingers. So when they prick your finger, they're checking for STDs and all type of stuff like that, and other stuff that they check, I think like blood level and all that stuff. They also check your blood pressure. After that, after you go through that part, you're gonna go and you're gonna read like this book. It's self-explanatory information, but if you want to, it's kind of important to skim through just to see the important details of it, because you do have to take like a little mini test. And when I say test, you guys don't freak out about it, because it's not hard. It's not hard shit at all. They're not asking you doctor questions or shit that you need to go to school for. Like, it's literally just self-explanatory information. You're gonna read through the book, skim through it, because it's a lot of in there. You're gonna skim through that. Then they're gonna tell you to go to the computer, you know, take a test. I think it's like 50 questions, I think. But those 50 questions is just based on you. It's not about, you know, really anything you learn. After that, you're gonna take like another little, you know, doodad, and basically they're just gonna be asking you if you come across somebody with or HIV. Are you allowed to touch them? Are you allowed to, you know, yes you can, just as long as you don't have an open scar and they don't have an open scar, or nobody's bleeding, you're not bleeding, and shit like that. Like, it's literally self-explanatory. I promise you it's not hard, so don't get scared away when I say a test. I'm just letting you guys know how that goes. After you pass that part, they're gonna give you they're gonna check your body. They're gonna check your knees. You know how they hit your knee and make sure you have your reflexes and all that stuff. They're gonna do that. Just gonna do a whole full body exam to make sure that you're healthy and good enough to give blood. After you pass that part, then you can go to the back. So as we get to the back, they're gonna give you a donor number. They're gonna ask for your name. They're gonna prick you. If they don't already prick you, then they're gonna prick your finger. They're gonna check your blood pressure and stuff like that. And yeah, so when you get to the back, you're gonna be hooked up to a machine basically. So they're gonna wrap your arm up and they are gonna stick you. So when they stick you, what I tell everybody to do is just clutch your hand really tight, relax your muscles, breathe in before they stick it in, and when they're sticking it in, breathe out, so that you can kind of relax. But clench your hand, because that's also going to help you out as well, so you won't really feel the needle. Some of us, you know, needles don't really bother us, but other people who are kind of scared of needles, trust me, it's going to be okay. It's okay. Like, it goes just like that. After that, then the machine is going to be playing, and you're just going to watch the machine if you want to watch it. And when it gets to 800, so basically however much water you drink, and you guys are probably like, for those of y'all who've never given blood, you're probably like, okay, what is the 800 for? So it's basically just showing you how fast the process is going. Hold on, y'all, I gotta order my food. yeah, so the machine is just going to be running, and you can see how much longer you have to go until you're completed with the process. So yeah, y'all, so it's really that easy. It just depends on how fast or how slow. It just really depends on how fast or how slow they're moving, how many workers they have on hand to see how fast they can move to get you in and out, how many customers they have for the day. It just really depends. So I would say for your first time, just be expecting to be there at least 2 hours. So yeah, so make sure you're eating healthy. Don't eat any type of fried foods. You just never really know if you're going to be that person to go in and they have to turn you around because they can't find your vein, or stuff is just not operating correctly for you. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. 8 bottles of water at the least, especially the day before. I would say a couple of days before you plan on going in. Make sure you're eating healthy and make sure you're drinking plenty of water. But if just so happens something comes up and you want to go the next day, make sure you are drinking plenty of water. Make sure you're eating healthy, getting your bananas, getting your steaks. Don't go to McDonald's, don't go to Burger King getting fried foods, because you're just making yourself less available to be able to give blood and to be able to get some money, if that's what you're there for. When you give blood, you can pick 2 days out of the week, but you have to skip a day in between. So let's say if I go on Monday, I would have to skip Tuesday and go on Wednesday, and then the next following week you can come back and your days are going to be Monday and Wednesday. Now for some reason, if life happens and you have to go to work or something like that and you can't make it on the Monday and on Wednesday, or if you just can't make it on Monday, you can switch your days up. You can always switch your days up. You can do Wednesday and Friday. Just remember that. You can always do. I think they might be closed on Monday, so don't quote me on a Monday. Listen to me and listen to me good. You want to look up what days they're open and the hours they're open as well, because I think some are closed on Mondays. So just make sure you don't go up there and then they end up being closed. You want to make sure that they're open. So yeah, so you can pick 2 days out of the week to go. Remember to skip a day in between, and the next following week, just so that you can keep up with your pattern, you're going to keep the same days. So Tuesdays and Thursdays. All right, so the next week I know that I can go again on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So for your first time, it just depends on what type of sales they're having, what type of bonuses and everything they're having. Sometimes you can go in and get $200 for your first 2 visits, and then after that you get $70 or however much, however much plasma they're able to get from you. It just depends on how much they can get from you to know how much you're going to get after that. But your first 2 donations, just know you're going to at least get $100 for your first 2. When it comes to bonuses, if you want to get any type of other bonuses, you can get other people to sign up with you. Make sure that they're eating healthy, they're drinking plenty of water, because if they're not able to give any plasma, you will not receive any money. You won't get anything for it if they're not able to provide the plasma. So you want to make sure that the same thing that you do, you want to make sure that they do the same exact thing. I've been asked, can you guys be in 2 different separate states? I don't think it works like that. I think you guys have to be able to go into the facility together and be able to get your bonus that way. But this is a great side hustle, especially for my single parents. If you guys want to go in and do that, it's a great side hustle. It's also a great opportunity to help somebody, because you have to think about, what if it was you, or what if this was your parents or something like that needed plasma to be able to live? What if it was your parents or even you that needed plasma in order to live? It's always a great thing to be able to help somebody. So I will always push for that. Another thing is, the reason why I started doing this is because I used to always donate. In high school, if they wanted somebody to volunteer to give blood and stuff like that, I was always the first one to do it. I don't know why. I really didn't even know much about it in school. I just know, hey, I wanted to help somebody. When they explained like what we were giving blood for, I was always the one, all right, I want to go do it. Just transferring that into adulthood, being able to help somebody, but also being able to get a little money, a little extra money to help somebody, is always a great thing. Don't let nobody Nobody scare you about the process, because I promise you, if it was something scary or something crazy, I would not be doing it. Who would turn down any type of income? Who would do that? You know what I'm saying? And who would turn down being able to help somebody? So just keep that in mind. Make sure y'all eating good, eating healthy, staying on top of whatever you need to do so you can make sure that you're getting your money when you walk in and you're not wasting your gas, you're not wasting your time. And I think that's it. I think I hit pretty much everything. If you are a new viewer here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you are a new subscriber, hey boos, I love y'all. And for my original babies, I love y'all forever. Y'all make sure y'all have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video. If y'all know somebody else who, you know, is thinking about giving blood, send this to them. And I love y'all. Y'all have a great day. Peace out. Love y'all.